Hey, my name's Wes. I'm going to show you, due to numerous requests, I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to do the rock walk, the trick I just did. I learned this trick about 30 years ago, exactly, summer of '82. So it's kind of the 30-year anniversary. Before I get too old and can't do it anymore, I'll give you a couple tips on how to do it. First of all, this is one of the only tricks I do that I don't use the brakes on, and that's the key to making this look smooth. I know notice a lot of people do it real choppy, but I want to give you like a brief description of the physics involved and what's actually happening. Now the hard part of the trick to learn is the first 180, and I'm going to show you how to do it right. And once you get that mastered, the second 180, where you're coming out of it, just comes naturally. So what actually happens, this is the opposite way I do it, but you'll get the idea, is I'm carving into it, right? I start to carve, and I throw my weight over the bars, not too far, but the wheel, pay attention to the front wheel, it rolls forward, and when I get to about the 90-degree point, momentum starts to take it back, and then you kind of roll back out of it. Now you can either fakie out of that, or you can go right into the second 180. The second 180, like I said, is real easy. Once you're coming back out of it, your wheel's going to be naturally turned, and what you're going to do is you're going to lift up and put forward pedal pressure on at the same time, and it'll just naturally come right around. Like I said, that's the easy part. It's the 180 part that's really hard. I'll show you a little something else here. If you kind of zoom in on the bars here a little bit, make sure you show the forks too. A lot of you newer guys, I notice, run your bars parallel to your forks. If you notice how mine are a little forward, I'm not suggesting you change your bars or anything, but having the bars a little forward like this makes it easier to put your weight over the bars. You can still do it with them back, but anyway, so I'm gonna do this a couple more times. I'll show you a couple variations too. And when I'm doing the trick, pay attention to what the front wheel's doing when it's in the middle of the first 180, and what the back wheel's doing. You'll see that it does like a little thing where it goes this way and then back. So I'll do a couple of them. One from the front. It's pretty quick, but I don't know if you notice that the front wheel kind of starts to roll back at about the 90-degree point. Like I said, you can, once you get that smooth, you can fakie out of it and like go backwards and then do the 180. But that's, getting that 180 smooth depends on the front wheel doing the arc this way and then backing out that way. I see a lot of people using their front brakes or using their rear brakes to do it. It's going to look real choppy. You're not going to be able to have a smooth transition. Now if you don't know how to do a 180 at all, and this is how I learned it, when I first started BMX, and we had a trick called a kick out, and it sounds kind of gay, but you're basically just doing that. So if you don't know how to do a 180 at all, just work on that. Just try to get the back wheel off the ground and over a little bit. And if you keep doing it, you'll find that you can go farther. When you're learning this, it's real hard on your back wheel, so and your rear dropout, so you want to have a decent bike or a back wheel that you don't care about. Only other thing I could say is as you get comfortable with it, you want to kind of do it at speed. You don't want to go fast, but you don't want to go slow either. If you go slow, you're not going to be able to get that rolling thing with the front wheel. So I don't know, probably about this fast. And that's it, man. And hit me up if there's any questions, man. Thanks. I'm sweating my ass off. Later.